Good morning and welcome to Volume 2, Issue 6. I really need to look before I start recording of Coffee with Ciara. It's literally my first sip of coffee of the day. The best sip. I'm recording this very first thing in the morning on Saturday, January 28th? Yeah. No. 29th. Yes. Not that it matters. This will be coming out on February 6th. So in that time, we will have changed months. What else? I will have done Flume Street Market for my second official time. What else? Today, as in February 6th, I'm planning on going to Pug Sunday. I do not have a pug, but I'm going to bring my sketchbook and I'm going to draw the pugs because pugs are cute. And I want to get more practice drawing pets in person because I think I'm going to start offering like on-the-spot pet portraits at events and things because I think I'm perfectly capable of doing that. I used to do ink drawings, like live ink drawings on Facebook. They would take me about 20 minutes. I'd do the whole thing with an audience, and I know that, and like I would do it freehand too. So I know that I have what it takes to be able to do on the spot portraits. It's just a matter of speeding that process up even more. I got a Tombow marker, which is like just a fancy little art marker. It has kind of a brush tip and then it has a solid felt tip on the other side. And I want to practice with the brush tip too. So that's what I'm up to events wise. Last night, as of the time of this recording, I went to the opening of the Manka's Wings and Art exhibition, which is where I had my piece of that heron called Paws, and there were birds everywhere. It was a cool show. There were some really cool pieces, and it was fun going to find mine. A bunch of my family members and friends came, and we all spread through the museum to find my piece. And I will be sharing some pictures in the email that goes with this video. So it was a great night. We went to get ramen beforehand, then we went and got drinks after. It was very fun. Perfect way to spend a Friday. So that's what's been going on as far as events. I mentioned last video that we bought a house. Things are still moving along with that. We're looking to move in at the end of February. Escrow closes middle of February, so things are moving. January has felt like the longest month. Like, so much has happened. Every day there's something to do with the house, and it's like, it feels like things are happening too fast and not fast enough. Time is weird. Anyway, can't take more coffee. I'm gonna share some art. I meant to look up before I started recording, but I'm not that professional. I don't think I shared this finished piece. This is Morning Doves on East. Morning as in sad, but I always think of it as morning. But this is a sunset, so it doesn't make sense anyway. I don't think I've finished the final piece. I might have shown you guys the birds and the painting. But there's Morning Doves on East. I'm very pleased with how that turned out. I think it is lovely. And then I also finished Vulture over Salmon Hole. So there's Mr. Vulture. Vultures are really cool. I like how big they are. And what's the word? rugged, I guess. Anyway, I think they're cool. So that is Vulture over Salmon Hole. Pleased with how the lighting all turned out on that. So, like that piece. And then I have another one started, almost finished. I think I have about one session left to get, and I'm gonna wrap it up today. This is taken in Bidwell Park. There was a sign, I think I might add it. There's a horse road sign, little horse indicator sign. I just completely ignored it. I might put it in, I might not. I don't know. It's yellow. I think it goes with the landscape. But anyway, I really like the light in this. I took it on a run, took the photo on a run, and I think I'm capturing the light well. And then I have the bird ready to go. This is a spotted towhee. I think they have a nice song, but they look so goofy. So anyway, the towhee is gonna go on the whatever tree that is. Oak? It's an oak tree. I really should know my trees better, especially if I'm gonna be painting in, local Chico scenes. I do know what the bird is, and I know where it is, so that's the best you're gonna get from me. So I've been painting a lot. I have 3 paintings in front of me. Again, I don't remember if I showed you the finished Mourning Doves or not. But yeah, getting the paintings done. I'm feeling like I'm on a roll after the holidays. Things are moving and shaking. This is my William Blake project bag. It says, "I do as I please." It has his little face. He's passing under the camera right now. In here is the sweater that I started for Jamie. I had just had 2 swatches last week. I've got them in here. My 2 little swatches, and I have a 3rd swatch. I don't remember which is which, but these are all my little swatches, which I may need to use depending on how much yarn I have. And this is the sweater. Isn't it lovely? I think the cables are turning out very nice. I've done cabling on hats before, some very basic like 2x2 cables. These are 3x3. I actually don't know if that's proper terminology, but it's a really nice red. It's kind of tweedy, so it's got some texture to the color, which I think is nice. It's a rustic look. So it's gonna be a cardigan. Here's the opening. I'm gonna have to knit in a what's that called? Neckband? There's a proper term for it, I don't know. But I'm just very pleased with how it's coming out. And it's super easy to knit. I just knit a few rows on it when I get spare moments throughout the day. Do a chunk at night with TV. I'm enjoying it quite a lot. So that has basically been all I've been knitting on. I do have still have a pair of socks on the needles that I started last calendar year. Excuse me. Yeah, William Blake, I know. Come here, come say hi. Come here. Come here. Hey, come here. Oh, hi. There you are. Hi. This is William Blake. Don't walk on the art. Please don't walk on the art. Here, let me move it. There you go. You can walk on the finished ones. I really don't like it when he does that. Who would? The worst is when they're framed. There's usually like a gap, and they're lying vertically or whatever, or horizontally. I mean, he walks on them, and like it's just these little bendable points that are holding them in the frame, and they like sink under his mass. I really don't appreciate that. Usually I lock him out when I have all the paintings out and arranging things. Most of the time not, actually. I just yell at him constantly. That's all for me. I feel like the new year is well underway at this point. We're all kind of hopefully settling back into some semblance of routine that we're enjoying and getting a lot out of. And now is the time when most New Year's resolutions, if they were set, tend to fall off the wagon. I find that the best way for me to combat that is to break it into the tiniest of chunks. So, one example. By the end of the year, I'd like to be doing a regular yoga practice. But I started with doing 1 minute of one pose a day, and that has been super easy to maintain. So I now have the habit of doing yoga, and I'm just going to add a minute to that every month for the rest of the year. So none of this, I'm going to do 15, 20, 30 minutes of yoga every morning on January 1st. I'm building up to it very slowly, and I am going to succeed. So, that's kind of been the approach that I've been taking to all of my goals and to life generally, is to really, I talk about my mindset a lot in emails and in these videos, and just kind of flipping it on its head instead of being so focused on the don't put your claws on it. Oh my God, this cat. Just gonna hold this here while I talk. Little morning doves on East. What was I saying? You distracted me from my musings. Flipping the goal on its head, where you get so focused on the end goal, it can get overwhelming. It feels like too much. So instead, breaking it down into the tiniest steps and being okay with the tiny steps you can take, because that's going to get you there and sustain it way better than trying to just do a 180 and change your behavior overnight. So that's all I got for you today. I hope that you have a lovely rest of your Sunday and a wonderful week, and I will see you next time. Bye.